EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Tennessee Titans. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. He's got a first down past the 30, and finally brought down at the 34-yard line. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Bridgewater. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
9 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Come on, set. Finish the outlaw. 3. Blue drop, Booker. That's it. Check. Kill. Shoot up. Hey, go.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Dancing to his left. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. It's picked up by the Titans, and they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
When I see a play like I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, it's Derrick Henry. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake. McDonald. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Hey, wahoo!
Back to throw. McDonald, and he's going to go down again. Tahir Whitehead make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Here's Tannehill under pressure again, and down he goes again. Tahir Whitehead in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Here's Brett Kern now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Now, where did this one go out? They'll start with good field position, 45-yard line.
At the Titans' 45-yard line.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Bridgewater on first down. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's go, defense.
Now Bridgewater. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Panthers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now. Get the flag. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right.
First carry for Mike Davis, the former Seahawk. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And that one was relative. Easy to see. I notice that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And they will face a 2nd and 9 now following the penalty.
Go. Go, go. 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Bridgewater. And he's got it complete to Anderson. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a first down.
Come on now. Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And Anderson's got it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. Watch this.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Hey, 55, 55. Pick me up. Here we go.
Bridgewater. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Seth DeValve, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready, ready. Kick the oar.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
Ready up. 43 is the mark. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, McDonald. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Looking to throw. McDonald. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Gano now to add the extra point. And it's good to make nothing. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now it's the backup Tannehill. Completes it to Davis. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Ready, ready. 43 is the mark. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Kill, 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 kill. Shit. Leo. Exit.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here in the pit. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
And that's now the second time he's picked up a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Mike Davis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 21-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
43's the mic. 43's the mic. I got you. I got you. Now.
From the 50, it's Tannehill. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Brian Burns has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Tannehill now to throw. They will find Davis. That's complete. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Titans. Corey Davis, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit, because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Pick up, go. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Share.
Throwing is Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Shit. Right there.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Got his target, Samuel. It's a Panthers 1st down, 17 yards on the play. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. To throw, Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
Right there, 54. 54, Mike. It's a party now. It's a party now. Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4". Let's go, let's get this ball back for the offense, let's go. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54.
Bridgewater from the gun on third down. Open man is Anderson. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Right there, 54, right there.
On second down, it's Davis, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And an alley to run. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina! Curtis Samuel as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
Heard a coach.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
It smelled terrible. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
and I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Looking to throw on second down. Tannehill.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
Let's go. Do it. At their own 35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Hey, watch the slant.
On second down, Davis. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Carolina. Mike Davis with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Gano the extra point, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
15 line. 15 line.
First down.
Down to lose 1.
Hey, rock it. Rock it. Get it.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
90 Wolf.
Let's put that team on the box.
Hey, high 7. Let's go. Big grip. Big grip.
On second and 11 now. Tannehill. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 33.
We got trips over here.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 down at the 33.
43 is the mic.
To the air again, Tannehill. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Sacked there by Nick Perry, the outside linebacker.
Good job. Got it.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Hey, zoom. Now.
Tannehill. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Brian Burns in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Now it's Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to fourth down.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together. They had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off. Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Play action now. Bridgewater. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Gone after the sack. He's still down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Watch the ship. Watch the
Blue draw corkers.
From the gun, a give to Davis. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. They begin with Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 29-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. 43's the mic.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he's got his man on the out route. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. The Titans on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be third and 6.
6-6, pull it high. Ready?
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tahir Whitehead has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game. I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost,
hold on to it.
Take care of the football. That's all he needed to do.
Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. So that'll back him up 5.
We play to win. Let's go.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Here we go.
And an alley to run. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. A good pickup there at 22. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Play action. It's Greer. That's going to be caught by Samuel. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. On 1st down, it's Greer. Open man is Samuel, complete. It's a Carolina 1st down on a gain of 16.
60 outlaw. 80 weapons.
They fake the handoff, now Greer. Flush to his right. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point try good by Gano, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays for one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Tannehill. And this one complete to Smith. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. T.J. Green with a pick. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Gano for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks.
Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. A first down carry for Davis. 20! And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Gano now to add the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. They've got this big lead. They said, forget one. We want two. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable they didn't even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
Get him, boy! Get him, boy! Shaq Thompson. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Panthers' 47-yard line. Today's final score.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Panthers, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Titans, the difficult season continues as they drop to 1-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.